Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So I felt another kind of a shift, a mini one, but it was connected with the planets, connected with heart and mind. And this is interesting because it's changing the third party into the Three of Cups to a celebration to the Two of Cups with higher mind. What I meant was, like, I felt something, a heart awakening of your person to what they're doing is repeat of a past pattern. Now, generally, if you're watching me, you are Lightworker, Starseed, Twinflame, Humanitarian, whatever, Soulmate, regardless of your title, you have a bigger purpose. That means that you may feel, and it's interesting because you think that everyone feels like you, but they don't. You feel like you are meant to do more in this world. The reason why the main reason why you are connected with someone who does drugs, for example, is because they don't know why they feel so different from their surroundings, so that's why they do drugs. It's basically that, really, to suppress that heightened feeling, right? But anyway, this is about them recognizing that they're still following their belief, and they have an aha moment, a light bulb moment, just suddenly, which pops their heart chakra. I felt kind of a pop of the heart chakra of, shit, maybe I should just do this. And I've been talking about the example of, and it was a build up to this date, the example of when I was a child, this boy, I was queuing for in the dinner queue. I don't know where it was. I presume it was the dinner queue for, get my school dinners. And this boy I didn't even know this guy. He just turned around and he just said to me, West Indian cricket is crap. Now, he didn't know I was West Indian, right? I didn't know I was West Indian at that age, right? And I just defended it and said, no, they're not. This is your person waking up to, they are defending something that is not even beneficial to them, right? It does nothing. That's what I'm saying about that version of when I was young. I just reacted and said, no, they're not. I had no idea about cricket. I didn't even know I was West Indian. He could have said the African team and I would have still defended it. My point is, this is also for you to wake up of what you're not doing. This energy, this frequency with the planets is massive at the moment. You're supposed to be with your person, right? Coming to September for November of the changes. September, there's changes that's happening in the world, as you know, right? November is more people going to wake up to, oh my gosh, this virus hasn't gone, it's here for good. Most people are delusional, fingers crossed, it's going away. I'm like, no, prepare. Prepare for the worst, right? It's not going to be the worst if you're enlightened, right? And you're taking action steps of what to do to make you feel okay. This planets is why it's rife at the moment, is because it's changing you from your belief system more so than ever, because this change is needed so that you can move towards doing, it's hard enough to come out of the comfort zone. But for example, I'm saying to people living in nature, growing your own food, you lot don't even want to invest in a £10 little PDF, do you see, which I give money. You lot don't want to invest in stuff which I 100% money back guarantee. So this is change. They're like, why? Why don't you? That's what the planets are saying to you. Because like I said, I automatically replied from my reptilian of ego for defense. That's what your person does, right? Like, you might say, listen, I know you love me. I love you. Why aren't you out there telling me you love me or telling others, right? And they defend it with bollocks. Let's just be clear, with bollocks, right? But it's the same alignment. It's these planets is like waking you up to, oh my gosh, actually there's something, and this is connected with you doing more. Most of you don't do more on this planet. I push people and they leave because it's not because they can't do it. This is important. I push them to do things and then they leave because they choose not to do it. So it's not my fault, right? It's just that you can do it. They don't want to sacrifice something. Do you see what I mean? Oh, changing something. But this is for you to change so you have a better life for November, because it's getting shit. So they're forcing this energy, this tower, this death, this rebirth, the devil card, 10 of swords, 5 of swords, Aries in Chiron. Aries is about self. Healing is Chiron. Healing thyself to go back to the free sovereign being. And if you're free, you adjust accordingly. And that's what this planet is about, constant motion, for you to adjust with the constant motion. These changes are coming, and if you're stuck in a belief system, you'll get pulled more down into depression. So that's why the planet is trying to move you forward now, so you make the changes now. And it's not as hard as you think, because everyone in us on the subscription list, us as a team, is here to help you. The problem with why people don't move forward, no, they're still correcting me, because you do know how to move forward. If not, everyone who watched me would be buying my programs and in mission. This is about making the steps and making steps forward and doing more. Surprise yourself of how much you can do. I promise you, those on the subscription list now, from when they first booked me, they must be saying, shit, I never thought I would be astrologer, let alone making money from it. I never thought I would be doing an image reading. Do you see what I mean? And that's what you're here to show others. Be the example of what you are. Also by natural laws. This is absolutely to do with natural laws. So this energy is about healing you to back to your authentic self, to push you into the energy of stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. All light workers and twin flames, humanitarians normally align with the 2-star signs of Libra and Taurus. So I would highly suggest, I don't care if you have Libra and Taurus, we are all star signs, right? You are the heightened frequency of Libra and Taurus, plus you're where you're born. Say if you're born as a Gemini, that's just when you're born with nearer to that planet or that time, whatever's, right? Maybe Gemini was retrograde, which means retrograde nearer to the planet. That's why you're Gemini. But light workers are aligned with Taurus and Libra because they're at the top of the tree of life. They're connected with the abundance of the Empress, about loving thyself. So whatever other tarot readings you're watching connected with you and your person, please watch Libra and Taurus, because I always go over, particularly Libra, because this is about understanding the polarities and the balance of this world. More so Libra, I would say. Watch that reading, regardless if you got Libra or your person has Libra. I promise you, not just my channel, any channel. And I promise you, if you look at Libra readings, generally they have the most views, right? Because those are the ones that are connected with this universal law of balance. One side is holding the sword of truth. This is also seeking the truth, cutting out people, right? The sword cuts, right? That stop you from going for your truths, understanding your truths, speaking your truths, knowing your truths. Do you see what I mean? Cutting out people. And the 2 cups, you and your higher self, you and your person, about love. That's why Libra is the most relevant star sign. That's why most people in mission are air signs or connected with Libra. And Taurus is about stability, pentacles, right? Stubbornness to change a belief system, right? And also about entrepreneurship, right, as well. You need money on this earthly plane. That's why Taurus is here as well, right? Taurus is quite recluse as well. So it's about coming away from people. That's why. And guess what? I'm a Taurus, my person's Libra. I'm like, Jesus, no wonder why. So let's jump in. Let's see what this does. Thank you for those that did book my image reading. I'm not doing it anymore. I'll never say never. Who knows about the future? I follow what they say. I'm guided not to do the image reading or tarot readings at this moment. If you go to my store page, my website should soon have everything you need, right? Everything I'm putting on my website. So you just go on there, have a browse and pick out anything. Just start. Everything I create is for your better good. So you jump in with a cheaper program or you jump into the playlist, but you must start. You can do far more than what you were doing. This is what the problem is. You can do far more. I just want to say quickly, if this is too long, you're not ready, you shouldn't be watching me in the first place, right? Poor people, that's why I have my money program, right? My money program is about rich and poor mentality. Poor people think working hard. Why aren't I rich? I work as hard as the rich. Why aren't I rich? Right? Because you don't. First of all, you do not. I promise you, the amount of details I put into on my website, you have no idea. I know about web design plus graphic design, right? And look, I'm here doing tarot. Do you know as much as me? And this is what Paul do. Oh, yeah, I learned about web design. I know that. So I'll now move on to graphic design. Now I know that. Now I do Kabbalah. Now I know that. What are you actually doing? Poor people don't actually do. They just research, and I'm just learning this. I'm just learning that. I'm just learning that. And yeah, I woke up and done yoga today. But the next week, you're like, well, yeah, I'm going on to meditation. You must master your craft. That's why we're master teachers. Master it. Hence my website. Right? I created the website and I've done the graphics on the website. But poor people, I'll work as hard as you. I'm like, no, you don't. Right? You think a superstar, movie star works as hard as you. You're delusional. That's why I said it's about Pisces now, the delusion. Right? Pisces connected to the moon. Shadow. The shadow is on you, not on your person. Stop looking for others to make you happy. The shadow is on you. It's for you to do the work. Right? That's what it is. Then you're out of the dark. The sun and the moon are counterparts. And you're alien. You're from those planets. So you are the sun and the moon. Hence the sun and the moon in the back of my card. The fish, currency, current. The fish goes on the current, which is currency. Money. You need money. Third eye. I've got a money playlist. Like I said, I have everything for you. There's no reason why you're not starting. Get a pen and paper. Why aren't you taking that leap of faith? Regardless of your excuse. I have 2 people in here with kids because most of the feminine. Oh, I've got children. Sonia has 4. Did you hear that? 4. And she looks like a kid. 4 children. Dee has 2 children, which is 3 and 4 years old. They are full-time in mission. What is stopping you? That's what the planets is making you, push you to do it. Right, because from November, you're just going to get into these depression states. So, let's jump in. Let's see what this collective reading is about. I'm seeing the 3 of Swords, but I'm not feeling the heartbreak, but that energy is still around. So that's good it's around because it's making you push forward. The 3 of Swords is what's making the changes. The Emperor at the bottom. I'll see if I remember to look at it. I don't normally do the bottom card, but so the Queen of Pentacles, hence one eye, third eye, right? King of Pentacles, counterparts, right? 7 of Swords. Why? That feels a bit separate, so let's go into that. Ah, the deception. Okay, I get it. And then I'll jump into these bad boys. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is about you just doing you. I absolutely promise you, I do not skew my person to do anything with his life. Nothing. When he was on this community, I don't even know how he got into this community. When he says videos he wants to do, generally it's a flippant conversation. I don't think to myself, listen, I'm a twin flame, or I'm a relationship advisor. I need to have my person on this channel. I'm going to think of talking about with my person about something to get him on the channel. Whenever he's up on here, he's in the bottom of the Twin Flame playlist. If you're new, you'll see him at the bottom. He's up here by, it's a universal conversation that was divinely timed for him to be here. This is about you just create. I had no idea, right? My person is Rasta. They are the opposite from vanity. That is what Rasta's supposed to be. Not all Rastas. In fact, I would argue with a lot of Rastas of really, you just, anyway. Even my dad, my majority of my family. But right? Rasta is supposed to be about the opposite of vanity, hence the dreadlocks, right? Non-vanity. But this is about, I never thought he'll be doing a video. My point is, your person who's supposed to be in mission with you, right? This is all that what you lot want to, my person on the channel, right? In some capacity, right? Because the King of Pentacles is holding the Empress. I don't know how to say that. That's just what I'm getting the energy. The Empress, well, the Empress is you, right? Working with you, because he's got Empress here, the Pentacle, working with you, but you're supposed to just do it. I didn't make tarot because, hold on, a twin flame, and most Lightworkers, twin flames, Humanitarians are twin flames, right? And they all have different contracts, right? My sister, see, it's interesting. My sister was talking about Megan Fox is dating this new guy who's a bit freaky. I like his style, to be honest with you, right? And it's interesting. Look at who she was married to 10 years previous. And the character of her before is completely, she's gone wild. And, well, they're saying she's gone wild. But your twin flame, your person brings out that sexual energy to make you feel free, to be who you want to be, right? That's what it is. As a child, you go outside as a young girl, let's just say, and you're wearing, and I'll talk about that in my image reading, you're wearing the lipstick, those fake earrings, the princess crown, the puffy dress, and the little heels and all that, and you're strutting down the road. You don't give a shit. You wake up, it's a sunny day, you're like, I want to wear my swimming costume. It's your parents. You can't wear that. You can't wear that. Your twin flame brings you back to the sexuality of a woman. That's our self. If you go back to way before, I don't know the time, but you know, when the Western days, that's why I like Clint Eastwood, the Western country and Western days, and those dresses, right? Those puffy dresses. The women drop their hankies on the floor, right, next to a guy that they fancied, and then they would both bend down to pick up the hanky with her boobs up, because those are all about those corset that puts the boobs up so he could see her breasts, and then, oh, thank you, and then start the conversation. Most women wear jogging bottoms and, you know, don't do nothing, right, to make themselves look presentable. They make you into this sexuality. It's way deeper than what you know. Way deeper than what you know. Your light worker connection with your person. Most see it as, oh my gosh, this person's a bit freaky for me. That ain't my kind of person. You see? But when you're with your person, don't you feel like one? That is your person. Whatever characteristics. Now, I was talking about this Megan Fox. Now, she just met this person. Apparently, I checked about 5 minutes max. There's probably more, right? She met this person and they're out there. Her contract is more so to bring out the twin flame to the world, because she's famous, to say, look, you just be who you want to be with your person. How she was before, she was borderline depressed, just married for 10 years, and she met her twin flame, but she had done the work. She, during her time with her separation, I was reading her a little bit, she had done about 2 years of healing because she was separating from her husband. Then, boom, she's already done half the work, because to be as famous as her and to go through what she went through with everyone just seeing her as a sex thing, right? She had to do a lot of work on herself. Then she was going through this divorce. Yes, I do read people. It comes to me. Then she done healing, and bam, the universe, right? Your job is to show everyone, be who you want to be. Freak it out if you want to be. Go to this. She's like a different person right now, who she is. If you look at the pictures, she's all sexy and that out there. They're supposed to bring out your sexuality, is what I'm trying to say. It's probably connected with this reading, right? When you're with them, you feel sexy, you feel beautiful. They bring that out of you, right? This is more than just a video like the other twin flames up there with you showing off about, this is my person, I'm with my twin flame. It's not about that. That happens eventually anyway, if it's supposed to be. I think, I don't know, am I supposed to, I know I'm going to be doing something with my person, but I don't know when or where. I don't really go into the details. This is about, all you have to do is focus on your work. The Pentacles is work. 8 of Pentacles is work. but it's hard work, but it's enlightening and rewarding work. It's absolutely, I can promise you, any job you're doing, unless you're at my level of doing it, you ain't feeling as rewarded as I am. Most people that come into mission and leave, they feel absolutely aligned and rewarded when I get them on track. The problem is they don't like the hard work. They go to the easier option, but they're not enlightened and they're not rewarded. She's over here. Look, can you see? Let me see. Yeah, she's over there. She's facing this way, completely away from this. She knows she's a twin flame, a light worker, starseed, humanitarian, whatever. And she's focused over there, isolated. You don't have to, I'm not saying go live in a cave, but, doing her thing to focus on her pentacles in an enlightened way, not working in a chip shop. I don't care. I'm going to make this clear. I don't care if you sell crystals. I don't care if you sell crystals plus you do a meditation, plus you do yoga, plus you do acupuncture, plus you do Reiki. I don't care if you do all those things. If you're not changing anyone's life to be free by doing that, you're not a light worker. You're not a twin flame. You're not a humanitarian. Unless you're not doing that, actually taking steps to change people's lives, right? Tony Robbins, he talks about mission. In fact, I've got a video in my playlist which he says, my mission on this planet. And he does go out to people and literally on a one-to-one change people's lives. But he doesn't give enough access to the poor. That's my only issue. Plus, he doesn't incorporate the hidden realms, spirituality, what you want to call it, right? I wouldn't call it spirituality because my work, I don't like to class under that bracket of spirituality. There's no such thing. My person says you're not a Rasta. I say, what? Why? Because I don't have red, gold and green and dreadlocks and talk like a black Rasta person. I absolutely follow Rasta philosophy. I follow Bob Marley, Mother Teresa, John Lennon. They're all Rasta philosophy. That Rasta just take that title. They all believe in one love. Mother Teresa, John Lennon, they all believe in freedom, right? Do you see what I mean? Dr. Martin King all believed in freedom. They don't all say they're Rasta. That's the only difference. Rasta people believe in that, but use that as a title, as a religion. This is about, well, obviously it's going deep, but they wanted me to do this. They said talk or tarot, I said, right? Is about you going over here and working on your pentacles. And why I'm spitting out all that is because there's a lot to know to get your pentacles, right? It's not just one thing. I said in my Libra reading, please watch it, but about a cab guy was talking about how is it he works so hard and he doesn't make money as much as how much I work hard. I talk about there's a difference about working hard, mate. There's an absolute difference. I work hard. If you look at this table alone, anyone who's new just thinks I'm a tarot reader. But from hearing my tarot reading, how do I know so much? Obviously, I mastered the Kabbalah and I mastered knowing about all stuff, Mon Eye, Third Eye, knowing about connecting with Source, let alone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards I've made, right? Plus the money I invest was over £13,000 in the cards. More so, that's just these 2 decks, right? These 2 more, right? That these 2 alone. My point is, it's more hard work. Your concept of hard is limited, right? That's why you have less money. But if you isolate yourself and listen to upstairs, they will tell you how it is. There's something to do with drugs here with your person. And I've already explained that, didn't I? About why they do drugs. So that's why that is it. 7 of Swords is stop deluding yourself, right? Thinking that what you're doing is enough. This energy is about you're not doing enough. That's why I'm doing this reading. It's pushing you to see you can do more. There's a belief system of, well, my dad is an accountant and he's really successful, right? I don't want to call David out. I don't like to, but he says to me about his nephew built a computer and he was well impressed and he's 15 years old, right? But I was like, that's really good and everything. But I owned a computer company. Of course I could build computers. Building a computer is easy, right? Running a computer business, multiple businesses with multiple staffs, managing multiple accounts of money and etc. is hard. That was easy in my eyes. This is to do I didn't say that to him. That's why I said I hope he's not listening. But he says he doesn't watch my tarot readings. But my point is, that was just getting this, the hard drive, the motherboard, the case, and putting it together, right? But most don't do that. So his perception of easy and hard, and most lack perception of easy as hard, is skewed. 7 of Swords. Does that mean I'm fucking hardcore and, you know, you don't have to do it, and Sophia, you're pushing me too much? No, it just means that you are programmed of less, and to be, you know, enlightened by people who do a little bit more. It's not. That's nothing. That 15-year-old, I would urge him to come to the Galactic School, and I'll teach him about money to earn multiple incomes in multiple businesses, and say that's the start of something massive. His environment might say, well done, you're so great at that computer, building a computer, and he'll just carry on just making computers. A business person is more than just that. Do you see what I mean? They would just have multiple facets. My money program, how rich poor think differently. This is taking you out of that comfort zone of lack, because you're not understanding it. But that's why you're not getting your person. We're here to do more than that. I apologize if you're new that my videos are dark. First of all, I'm dyslexic and it affects my eyes because of I see energy. So if I have a bright light, because I can have brighter light and it gives me migraines because I need my eyes, right? The dyslexic, like I said, is more deeper than what you know. I can't pronounce things, which is connected with dyslexic and my eyesight. So, and also I like to channel near the window. So if it's dark outside, you know, I can't put on a brighter light. So I apologize. But my words, this community, my channel is about, are you going to listen to what I'm saying, or are you going to look about what's pretty, right? That's what it is. What I'm saying is important. This is about like going for your money the correct way by me. This card is me, right? When I created it, I didn't create it. I had someone called Fran. I think she's still in the description box, who created what I drawed what I wanted, right? And then she created that image. So I told her I needed someone who was wise, who was older, who was holding half of a pomegranate in his hand and teaching the younger generation. Pentacles, right, is about 3 of Pentacles. That's what 3 of Pentacles is. Wisely teaching others how to collaborate as a team on this planet, right? Because if you collaborate, you have a more abundant. Because, for example, if Dee took a few days off, no, I'll say Andrea, because I just put up, well, Dee and Andrea, I just put up their videos on this community couple of days ago, yesterday and the day before. Now, if they wanted to take the 2-3 days off, I am promoting them so they literally still can earn money. That's why collaboration is brilliant, right? Poor people, I don't want to give them my ideas. They're going to steal my ideas. They're going to get money from me. Well, not with this law of reciprocity. It's an impossibility, because what you give out, it doesn't say what you give out for yourself, sign a legal contract and do. It says what you give out, you get rewarded back, right? Wise teacher who's enlightened would teach you how to be enlightened with your money through teaching you the natural law of this planet, because that is a pomegranate. Go research. The book of pomegranate is connected with the Kabbalah. This is the tree of pomegranates, which is behind the High Priestess card in Tarot. The pomegranate tree is connected with the Kabbalah, which is the High Priestess's intuition, right? And her intuition is connecting with the natural law of the planet, the tree of life. Hence why I created the Kabbalah program. This is about why your person holds back. 4 Pentacles. And goes over there and does his thing, his drugs, why he's so obedient to his ego, but he fills you with the other hand, right? And because you're the emotions, you're the feeling, you feel that he feels you. But on the physicality with the Pentacles, he's obedient to be in another way with the dog here, right? This is because you are holding back on working on yourself and being, look, I was saying about sexiness, right? If you go and look, I think they're like, well, I don't know if it's the last picture, right? that Megan Fox, she looks all sexy, she's all dressed like that. She don't dress like that with her ex, right? She don't. And I said, because there's no drama, I don't know if it's going to come, because my sister said promote her, because I'm promoting some couple of people, David Bowie with what's his Iman, a couple of John Lennon with I can't remember the wife's name. They're all twin flame Lightworkers star seeds, like this Megan with this other one, and she actually talks a little bit about it. Don't think she knows the full dots and how depth it is, but her contract is slightly different. Mine's is slightly different to most as well, right? To yours as well. My point is, this is negative. This is holding back because you hold back because you've suffered sexual abuse, right? Some form of sexual abuse. Oh, no, Sophia, I ain't been sexual abuse. Well, I promise you, you slept with people like Megan slept with her ex-husband, who she had an inner quarter, inner knowing to have more. I doubt she might, I won't say that, they're saying, but, she slept with this person and married this person, but fully aligned deep down, did she need to do that? I'll give my example. I slept, married, and stayed with someone for 10 years I didn't even fancy. So that is sexual abuse, because you're sleeping with someone you don't really, you've been on dates, you went out, or you just slept with someone. That's sexual abuse. You change this into a positive and use that sexual side of you, right? Going out there and being sexy. This is what your person is here to teach you as well. Hence my sex program. And that is connected with the Kundalini and why sex is so amazing with your twin flame. It's in my sex program. There's 2 folders in there. One is all about sex, because sex is suppressed on this planet and made it to be horrible and stuff like that, because you think they're stupid. The elite secret society know their game, know what to do. You lot are asleep and just follow. Them lot have a plan. Right, so they skew that because that is a heightened frequency of this planet, passion, sex. Right, this is waking you up to your deception of what you are on this world. You are asleep, and I talk about. Please go watch the Libra reading, all Libra readings. The Libra, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Right. Sagittarius and Taurus is more so what's going on and Pisces actually, but Libra definitely with Lightworkers. This is connected to waking you up into the masculine. Now, why it's waking you up into the masculine? Because, like I said, you think, well, Sophia, yes, I'm working in my little job. I had someone here, I can't remember her name. She had ginger hair. She worked in a job as a massage something, and she would not transition into mission full time. She made every excuse, and I said, you must leave that job, because the universe is where you direct your focus or attention on is what you get the results at. And your focus of attention is on the other job. I will leave. She never left, so I made her leave. Hence why they go and fuck off and give me a video, because I don't want that negative energy. Does that mean she's negative? No, but she is focused on a 3D job. This community is about higher. That 3D job was not higher. My point is that you might say, Sophia, I'm in this job, but I'm doing crystals, tarot, acupuncture, yoga. I'm like, no, that is not it, right? That is part. You fully 100 commit, hence the aces is 100% committing on the new start, right, of something, right? You see, she's focused 100% on that, right? Looking down at that, feeling that money, right? And, well, feeling the pentacle, the physicality and how to make the money as an enlightened soul. If that woman with the red hair, I can't remember her name, right, who was in mission, sat there and went within, she would know what she was doing was incorrect. And I can 100% guarantee. She never disagreed with me. She just wouldn't transition. She would not transition into leaving that job. And if you don't take the risk, the fool's journey, hence the Kabbalah, then the universe supports you on what your direct attention is on. That's how it is, right? And that's what poor people do. They focus a bit in the Kabbalah. I love the Kabbalah. Then, okay, I've done that. And then they focus on something else. That's not 100% commitment. That's why your person doesn't commit. Why you're waking up your masculines, because masculines builds foundations. To build a property, a house, a foundation is fucking hard work, right? It's hard work. You don't just make this shell, right? You don't just study about making a house. To build it is hard, right? And that's what you need to know. You need to build something solid. If I was just doing tarot, I'll just do tarot. I've made a solid fucking community here, which I've built from many aspects. If you want to build a house, it's not just the house, is it? You need to know about wiring, about structure. You need to know about the surface, the foundation, everything, right? This is what this is saying. Seven of Swords, wake up to what you think things are. So let me finish this with a couple of other ones. I've been pulled to do these ones. If you like my cards, you can purchase them on my website. These are the advanced one. I'll pull out the beginners ones. These come with it. You get training materials as well. Oh, my mission program, both of them are there. Beginners and advanced now. Go check them out. There is nothing else like this. If you've come across me, you've come across this community for a reason. I'll just take these two because I'm going to pull out these. Okay, crown. This is connected with Qatar, which is the Severa of Qatar, which is the highest frequency. I've just done a video. No, not a video. I've just written a little description on my homepage about the left and the right brain. Please read that. It'll take you a second because this is connected to that. Crown is Pluto. Spirituality, oh, come on now, fucking reading. Knowing who you are, letting go of the past. Hello, doesn't your person live in the past? You need to let go of the past. The past is the past. You must hear this. Sophia, my person is connected to the past ex, to the past old belief systems. He must work in his job. I'm not connected that way. The universe is easy in a sense of it's black or white, the yin and the yang. It's black or white. It's either or. You're either connected in the past, then you attract someone who's connected in the past. The laws of this planet isn't an exact, meaning that, oh, if your person is connected to a past ex, then you're connected to a past ex. No, it is either or. Past is past. So whatever past you're connected to, such a belief system, I can only work in this job and do a little of that job, when there's someone like me who's showing you 5 decks of cards, right, which is a small amount compared to the web design, graphics design, the mission, 2 mission programs, image reading, tarot readings. Do you get my point? How much I create, and we are all one. We are made same as one. This is what this is. You're connected to a belief that you can do less, but you're listening to someone who does far more. That's why your person is connected to someone who's in the past belief of something else. Like attracts like. It's not how you perceive it to be. Letting go, enlightenment and awareness. I enlighten you to what things are. That's all I'm doing. Because your belief system, here we go, rooted belief system, both of you. Now, Sophia's my person, it's both of you. You just don't understand the contract. Oh my gosh, I'm quite good. I go to church. I pray every day. I wouldn't hurt a fly. I've attracted someone who does drugs, who cheats on me, who treats me bad. I'm like attracts like. You must have that perception of what your physicality is on your inside. You must learn how to get rid of that. That's what that's about. I'll do one of each of these unless I'm guided to pull out more, 2, you know, how many pop out, but I'll do one and end this reading. It's that one. Internet not working, you are not visualizing. This is about visualizing. I just done a video today and yesterday to people about visualization. Visualization doesn't work if you've got negative. I'll be honest with you. That's just how it is. Hence, you can visualize all day long, but it comes into your reality when first, A, you take action, which most of you don't do, and B, when you transmute that negative. Most people say, I can't connect on the internet and I can't do that. That's generally my point of you are full of negative. Or if you're in mission and your internet don't work, it's them lot saying work on something offline, like work on yourself. Two people focused on the microwave, like the power art of stillness. When you're still with oneself, then you get the downloads, you see. So most of you is more to do with transmuting the inner work, the negative, the dark side with that card. I'll leave that last because that's what he or she's thinking or feeling, right? Let me get one of these to show you. So this is my advanced. You get a PDF and a video of me talking about tarot, 2 tarot readings, I think. These is mine about, oh my gosh, if you want to start learning tarot. Now, if you're like, oh, I want to get into doing mission, but I don't want to do tarot, I suggest you buy these cards. And why I suggest tarot is tarot connects you with upstairs, right? That's why I say start with tarot. When you do 6 to 12 tarot readings every day, right, even if you start with 4 and you build up to 6, you're connecting every time you're doing this tarot reading with upstairs. And you're getting those down, plus removing the negativity with the programs. You'll be guided divinely where you go in life, which is the Kabbalah. As above, so below. Most know that, right? That's what the your life is supposed to be. You're on planet Earth, but you connect with above, right? That's why I say start with tarot. Then they divinely guide you. Okay, you can do tarot. Now you can go and do meditation. Now you can go and do crystals. But then you must teach others what you know. And you know that from removing the negativity. Hence, I allow you to sell my programs. This is about the deception of your truth. I don't know what to say. The Moon card and the Ace of Swords. And I already said that. The Ace of Swords is about finding the truth, right? Getting clarity on the truth. I'm giving you clarity so you're out of the dark, the Moon, right? The shadow is on you. You have to do it. The Moon card has the 2 path connected with twin towers. The foundation needs to crumble so you can go down the correct path. That's what this is about. So I'll finish it with what he or she is thinking or feeling. I feel that's the energy of that heart, which I was feeling at the beginning. That heart, this separation of this heart, the 3 of Swords, is for you both to get you on track. It was needed. It's one of those, you know, painful separations, but what it was needed for your better good. See, 3 for here. Okay, I feel this huge pull to you and it scares me. You're not generally scared to get onto the path because you're scared of, you can't do it, right? Some people are actually scared of getting money. It's never the money. That's why the Pentacles here. Most people that come into this mission, I make them the most money they ever made. I repeat that. Most people that get in this mission, I make them the most money they have ever made. And I will 100% money guarantee that I can do that, right? So why do they leave? Because your perception is you get more money, then you'll be happy. But the reality is to get more money is hard work, hence the 8 of Pentacles. The hard work is what they don't like, not the money. I promise you that everyone that comes into mission and leaves isn't making as much money as they did when they was here. So it's not the money, it's the work. But you've been programmed to sit at home and just watch television. Why do you think they put on so much? Why does everyone love all these movies and they invest millions in these films and all that kind of stuff to program you to be lazy? So you just go home and you just relax. I relax, and when I relax, I'm still working. I just figure out stuff to do which isn't so energetically draining. That's all. So this is what scares you. Does it scare you to have the money because you're scared about, now I've got to deal with giving 100 grand to my nan, giving 100 grand to my auntie? That's why the Sword of Truth is there. You cut them out, right? Or it scares you about the hard work, right? That's what it does, because the pull is there, right? You want to do it, right? But what stops you? That's why I've been saying what stops you. I know that we are deeply connected. They know that. They know that. When we first met, I knew you was the one. Oh, that's really nice. Most of you are like, my person doesn't know and he's not telling me. You know they know, right? Maybe you didn't know. I done a video and it was talking, and someone asked a question, and I asked the question on the video with my person. And he asked me, actually, when did you know I was we were twin flames. David, who talks in a video. And I told him on the first day I met, I knew there was something. I didn't know it was the title of twin flame. And I asked him, I said, well, when did you know? He said it was the first time as well. My point is that I didn't know until I actually asked that question from someone asking me that question to ask when he said it on that video. So you don't need to know with the Queen of Pentacles, but it's nice that you do know. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't actually know he knew when we met that he had this connection. Because they don't talk about that. But my point is I still went on, created a twin flame community, still created cards, and only in that video, and that's probably 2 years after that I actually heard, and that wasn't from my mouth, from someone else asking, that he knew from day one he was a twin flame. My point is, you know what you are. You don't need to know about anybody else. You know what you are. Your program thinks you can do less. This energy at the moment is pushing you to do more. You need advice, help, assistance. Please check out my website. It's going to have everything on there to help you to be your true, authentic self. There is no better feeling than being in the work of your dreams and making the money that you want and being with your person. That is that entirety, 3 of cups of this experience. 3 cups filled on this earthly plane, right? That is the 3 of cups, right? And that's what this community can help you do. I never said it's going to be easy. It's never going to be easy, but the 1% do it. You'll be rewarded, right? Or not having your money and being skint and depressed. Which would you prefer? I prefer to do the hard work now. Thank you very much. I'm out. Speak to you later.